Hello, hello, hello. You're welcome to Module 4 of the beginners class. And in this module, we will be looking at the in and outs of your MetaTrader. The MetaTrader is a trading platform where you get to trade your different currency pairs and instruments. So you have the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. Most recently, most people are switching onto MetaTrader 4 simply because it has better tools for execution. However, personally, I really do not do my trade analysis on MetaTrader. I only come to MetaTrader to do my execution. I actually do my analysis on TradingView, which is going to be in the next video where I will be walking us through the in and out of TradingView. All right, so back to MetaTrader. So what I have here is the MetaTrader 5 here. And before we even talk about trading, the first thing you need to get straight is that before you come to the MetaTrader, it is assumed, or I want to agree that you already have you're already registered to a licensed brokerage company, and you've been able to open a trading account or even a demo account on with your broker. So the first thing you want to do is that you can follow my mouse pointer. You come below the to the down right of your of the MetaTrader and click on this network bar here. Once you click on it, it pops this informations out and asks you to log in. So you click on login, and here you can search for any broker. If either you're using HFM, FXTM, who goes way, Pepperstone, Octa FX, regardless of whatever broker you are using. Once you type what the first three letters of of the name of your brokerage company, it will bring it out, and the server. So you have different servers. You pick your choice. Then, of course, if you have opened a trading account, your account will already have a login. A login code, and of course the password, and that is exactly you're going to enter the code, and of course impute your password. Then pick the server. Different brokers sometimes have different um kind of server, so you pick your server, and once you're done with that, you click on OK, and you are ready to go. So immediately it's done. If the process is successful, you'll find out that it will bring out this greenish network bar. However, if it doesn't, you would see it's going to give you a rounded dash, a circle that has a dash in the middle, telling you that the login process did not work out. So once you come to the MetaTrader for the first time on your MetaTrader, it's gonna look something like this. But you're not gonna have these clear ones here. These ones like I have here, it's gonna look more or less like the green ones here. So every one of them is gonna look like the green ones here. So these are different currency pairs and their respective tabs, and it's not always looking really good like in this way. So you might really want to, like, okay, beef a thing or two up as it were. So let me go to this Euro GBP, this one, and I'm going to just I'm going to restore it, make it bigger so it goes. So once I do that, this is exactly what I have. So dark, not looking really attractive, and that is where the work begins. So the first thing you need to do is that if you want to leave it this way, perfect. But personally, I do not like to leave it like this because it looks really, I can't even differentiate really from the buy candles to the sell candles. So this might make analysis a bit of much of a hustle. Like I said, I do not analyze here, but I'm an advocate for excellence. So whatever is worth doing is worth doing. So how are you going to format this today? So you just bring your mouse pointer to any place in on the chart and right click. Then you scroll down and you go to properties. So once you get the properties, it's going to show you some of the things you do not want to see. So for example, I start with show. So for example, I want to see, for most important for me, I like to see my bid price and ask. Or every other ones are not important. So I have my bid line and my ask, like I explained in the first video. And for me, I don't like the grid, so I take the grid out. So to give it a bit, you can see it's taking shape gradually. um I don't want to see volume because one, I'm not an indicator trader. So I go from here. So now I want to go to colors. Okay, so for my colors, well, for some people, I like my background to be white. So I'm going to like, okay, I'm going to go for white to make it, LO, you know, white. And it's looking like this. It's looking like, so my foreground, possibly I might make it black. Let's just see how it goes. Can you see the way it looks like? So I'm seeing as I'm doing my edit here, I'm beginning to, so this price is going to see the price at different levels, and of course the currency pair at the top here. So I want to go for my colors. So for my bar up, that my green candle, buy candle, I like to leave it green. Bar down, I like to make it red, red, crimson red. This red, okay. You can see it's taking shape gradually. For my bull candle, that's my buy candle. Of course, I want to use the same green. I think it's lime green or so. Where's that green I'm using? Okay, let me use lime. Okay, fantastic. Then for my beer candle, of course, the cell, I like to use the crimson red like I use here. You can see everything is taking shape one step at a time. I naturally here I like to use it as black, and once I'm done here, you can see everything's all looking nice. So from here, I don't really do much any longer. So from here, oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. I've scrolled past. So from here, I can literally just go and save my word. I could just make this one. I could still. I don't want it here, so I just make it black. So once I click OK, look at what it brings. Ouch, isn't it beautiful? So this is what I get to have. Okay. Some people say, okay, but I'm okay with this. Okay, this is it. So this is how it looks once the edit is done. Like remember, like I said, I do not trade on MetaTrader. I only just do the analysis. So this is what I have, and this is how my chart looks like. So I could bring in some bit of stuff. So here, okay, I want to bring this down here. So this I can begin to see this. However, you only use this part when you want to do an instant execution. That means you just want to go to the market and just do it and just click on buy and sell, having set the lot size. Then but however, I don't always advise that because you need to set your risk, but sometimes the market can move so fast even before you wink your eyes. All right, so moving forward, I want to talk about, so how do you get to place a trade? How do you go about it, which is the reason why we are here. So for example, if you're gonna take a trade, first thing first, you need to bring in you need to be able to find where your currency pairs are. So you want to go to insert, sorry, you want to go to view rather, and you want to click on market watch. So once you click on market watch, can you see what it brings here? The different currency pairs here. I like to personally bring my market watch to the top a bit to allow me. No, this is not what I want. I like to bring it to the top, somewhere around the top here. Okay, let me make it a bit small. Let me see if I can if I can squeeze it in. I like it smaller because sometimes below can be kind of a bit crowded. So and I do not want that. So I like it. I like to make it a bit smaller. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, not bad. I can't do it. I can't really do that. All right, but okay. I'm still gonna do that, but trust me. So here then also, so any currency pair you want to find here, you will find it. If you can't find it, you can just click on add here. So let's say for example, I'm looking for let me say for example CAD JPY. So CAD JPY. JPY. The moment I'm done typing, all I need to, can you see that? The moment all I just need to do is click on enter. Can you see it has brought it out? So I can click any currency pair at all, any commodity I want to trade. I can find it right here, anytime, anywhere I want to get it. Okay. So once that is done, the next thing you want to introduce and you want to bring in your what? You want to bring in your, I'll call it I call it your data window, where you get, okay, you want to find out, oh, okay, where, okay, if I'm in a trade, how do I get to monitor what I'm doing? How do I know what, okay, how am I going to know, how am I going to be able to monitor my trades and know exactly what is happening? Am I just going to like just wait and just let things happen? I wouldn't even know. So you want to go to this. So now, for example, if you, but before we go to that, if you're an indicator trader, you want to introduce an indicator, or perhaps, or you want to test a strategy, so you can, or you click on view again, and you go to, excuse me, please can I drink some water? Thank you. Okay, so you go to your data. Sorry about that. Now you go to, okay, you go to your navigator. So once you go to navigator, your different, what is it called, your different indicators, namely from your MACD, the Bollinger Band, the Gator, your volume, everything, you find it there. And once you pick on the particular one you want, all you need to is just drag it, hold it, and drag it here. The moment you drop it, it will drop. Can you see that? It's asking you to put the parameters you want, and once you click OK like this, it introduces, can you see the MACD? So that's for those who want to bring in indicators. All right, however, if you want to take out an indicator also, you can also do the same. You just do a left click, sorry, a right click, and scroll to indicator list. All right, the indicator you don't want, you click on them, you click on them, every one of them. You can click on each and every one of them, you delete it. So I'm going to delete every one of them. I don't want indicators. Like I rightly said, I do not use indicators in trading. I'm a price action trader. All right, so that's that. So indicators can be introduced from now. Another thing we need to also bring in is, of course, is your terminal, because you need to be able to see exactly what, how your trade is going. So if you cannot tell where your trade is, I'm afraid there might be trouble, because you need to be able to see, this is exactly the trade. Okay, I'm on this trade, and I know, okay, I know the trade that I'm on. I can monitor it. I can see it. Is the trade running? So for some, for example, maybe you're on a, for example, let's say you're on a particular trade. Is it on, or maybe you set a pending order, as it were. You set a pending order in it. So what you want to do, I'm going to do that again. That, of course, click on view again, and you click on toolbox. The moment you click on toolbox, you can see it brings you to this point of your trade. Can you see that? So in your toolbox, that's where you get to see your history, the trades you have taken, and so on and so forth. So anytime you take a trade, so presently this is a trade, $36 account. Presently there is no ongoing trade. That's why you can see my balance is intact, my equity is intact, my free margin is also intact, because I am not on a single trade. So whenever you're taking a trade, you would find the trade in this region. You will be able to see the trade going up and down, and of course you can do a bit of edits on the particular trade. All right, so going forward, let me also, so you can also, at your leisure, you can remove this, just take them out at your leisure. If you want them there, why not, why, you can always introduce them. So let me quickly bring us here. Now, every trader who trades get to trade time frame. So here, this is the monthly time frame. This is the weekly. Once you click on it, it takes you to the monthly. You click here, it takes you to weekly. You click here, it takes you to the daily time frame. You come here, 4 hours, 1 hour, she like 30, and so on and so forth. So just for example, if perhaps there is a particular time frame you want and it's not there. For example, maybe you're a scalper, you don't need all this all the monthly, the weekly, so you can just right click and click on customize. You can see it's giving you options. So on the right answer you have the available buttons and the selected. So you can decide to trade. So if I want to have a 4 minute 6 minutes time frame, all I need to do is just drag it here and it comes. Can you see 6 minutes here at the top? You can see the 6 minutes, but I really don't do 6 minutes, so I'm just going to remove it as it were as there. So anytime you want to put it, you want to put an additional time frame, you want to do it here. All right, so we go to this tool here, which is you can use it to shift to the left, or you use to shift to the left like this, and here you use it to shift to the what, to the shift to the right, depending on whatever you want to do. All right, so sometime maybe for example you have people you want to show your trade, and you don't want, you can do it what, you can quickly I think you can do, or you can save the picture like doing a screenshot here. From here you can quickly do that. From here you do a screenshot, and so on and so forth. Now here, what do you have here? You have the period. So like I said, you can also, these are also your times, the time like I rightly explained earlier, you have it there. This tool here, well, this is not really much of a business for you. Okay, if you want symbols, money here, or the different currencies you want it here, they are here. But that's if you want it. So that takes us to, of course, indicator. If you want to introduce an indicator, you can use it. You can use the navigator to do it, or for example, you can also come here. So any indicator you want, maybe it's an oscillator, maybe it's for volume, anything at all, you find it here. And once, so let me use an example. Let's say for trend, I want to use let's say of the Ichimoku cloud, and I click on it. So it's going to tell me what's my calibration, and then what, and I set it. But and at the same time, like I explained, if you do not want it, just do a right click, go to indicator list, click on Ichimoku Kincho, and what, delete it. All right. So let me take you to the most important part. So whenever you want to, so for example, you've done your analysis on any trading, any platform you want to do it. You want to, so you want to go to take up your trade. Well, what do? You click on new order. Can you see new order here? So you click on to new order. Once you click on new order, it tells you what currency pair exactly are you looking at. So let's say for example, we're looking at USD card. So we want to go to USD card. Now from USD card, okay, we have different options. We are being told, okay, do you want it to be a market execution? Say means you want to do that trade right away. The moment you're coming on your MetaTrader, you want to do it right away. But however, if it's not a market execution, that means you want to use a pending, what, a pending order. There are different types of pending order. You have your buy limits, buy stop, sell limits, sell stop, and so on and so forth. But those are the four usual ones. If I click here, so once you set your pending order, you need to click on what kind of order. Then these are the list we have. Is it a buy limit? Is it a sell limit? Is it a buy stop? Is it a sell stop? And so on. So you click on. Once you do that, you set your lot size. I'm in the intermediate class. I'm going to talk about how to effectively set a proper lot size. So you just don't write, you just don't type anything you choose. No, you don't do that. Then you put in a lot size. Remember, I'm talking about if it's a pending order, you put the price at which you want to buy or sell. You set your stop loss in terms of risk, and you place, and that is all. You place it, and what, the trade goes, the trade goes, and you focus on other things. So that is that about the meta trader. So for example, if there's a particular part of your chart you cannot see very well, you can always, what, you can use the magnifier to increase or to decrease it. When the market is in session, you will usually find what is it called? You usually find this what is it called? The sell, the price here. Yeah, you keep moving on and on. I'm doing this on Friday, and it's almost past 10 already, so the market has closed. That's why you are not seeing any fluctuations here. So that's basically how you get to find your way around the MetaTrader 4 or 5. So if you want to, you can also drag. If you bring your mouse cursor to this side, you can shrink in, you can expand. If you bring it below here, you can do the same too. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, depending on exactly what you want to do. And also you can press down your right and move it around. Can you see what I'm doing? You can move it round and round, holding it. Once you get to where you want, you can what? You can leave it. Once you can scroll, you leave it. You hold down, and so you can view other here. So that's that about that as regards the MetaTrader. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to let me know. So lastly, before I go, there's what we call, let's say for example, you want to perform a bulk operation. So let's say, for example, you are in a trade. So whenever you are in a trade, like I said earlier, you're going to see all the positions you have opened here. So let's say, for example, a trade is going on and you want to what, and you want to close all your trade once and for all. All you just need to do, to come on it and do a right click here. Once you do a right click, it will give you an option, bulk operation, telling you look at it, close all positions, close profitable, so you can close profitable positions, close losing positions. So you choose delete all orders, delete limit orders, delete stop orders. You can, so you decide exactly what you want. So just in case you have a trade running, and let's say for example you want to close in some profit or you want to edit the trade, you can also right click and click on what you can modify. So you can also modify your trade from here. And that's that about the MetaTrader. All right, thank you so much. And this is where we draw the cap. Till I come your way in the next module, we will be talking about how you find your way around trading. Thank you. God bless.